how do you deal with money on hold, chargebacks, customer support in general, all the problems you guys will face when you start out dropshipping. Maybe not when you start out, but there's going to be a lot of problems with payment providers and everything like that. So on my Instagram, I wrote that I will be answering a couple of questions, or more like I need a video ID. So next video is going to be a Q&A video. I thought maybe if you guys drop any questions in the comments. So people ask me to do like chargebacks, money on hold, stuff like that. So I'm going to do a video in it today. And guys, believe me, it's not really that hard. All of you guys probably think that it's going to be really, really hard, when people don't even want to start dropshipping just because they're scared of PayPal and stuff like that. In this video, guys, I'm going to show you it's not really that hard. Obviously, there will be some problems. PayPal will be a pain in the ass, but there are ways to solve this, and I'll talk to you guys about that. So last video, free 30-minute consulting call giveaway winner. I just lost him here. He's Nipes. He says, great video, and dude, thank you so much. Hope you liked the channel. And dude, you want a free 30-minute consulting call? If you guys want to win the next one, make sure you comment in the description, in the comment section. And dude, that won the giveaway, Nipes, message me. My Instagram will be here, and same goes for all of you guys that's been asking for coaching. There's been a ton of people doing that, so I can't handle all of them. There will be qualifications for it, but if you think you got it, then you can obviously message me, or if you have any questions. So how do you deal with chargebacks, guys? We're gonna start with the money on hold section first, because this might be your most common problem, or you will probably get some chargebacks. I just had a guy that his store, he got banned from Shopify with his IP. He's no longer able to make stores on Shopify, and he got 2 chargebacks in his whole career. 2 chargebacks, and his store is banned. His IP, he can't make it unless he goes to his grandma house or whatever. I don't know, he's 30-year-old, so he's probably not going there, but he got go to McDonald's or whatever to run Shopify stores. So you guys don't want to be in that situation. But like I said, I had 2 chargebacks and his store is already done, so that's really weird. Don't let it scare you. It's not normal. I've never seen it before. When he sent me that message, I was shocked. So don't worry about that. It's probably not going to happen, but you got to take care of your customers. You want to avoid a chargeback for sure. So if you want to avoid a chargeback, you want to have a strict refund policy. Free returns, that's the stupidest thing you can have. Why should people freely return it? There will be people. I have a guy I'm working with right now. He's messaging me almost every day saying people wants to return the product because they changed their mind. There's no such thing as changing their mind, even how of a douchebag that might sound. The refund policy got to be strict. No one is going to check your refund policy, so you'll always win, because when you buy something, you rarely check the refund policy, and if you can refund or not, you just buy it. You don't think about it. Maybe you think about the shipping, but refund policy, like who thinks about stuff like that? So to avoid the chargebacks, or maybe not to avoid them, but if they charge back because they changed their mind, you want to make sure, and some of them might lie, say it's broken or stuff like that, but I'll get into that in a second. But if you have problems with that, just write 100% refund policy if the product is not in working order. If the product doesn't work, if it's arrived broken, people are stupid, they can sue you for everything. I'm not saying they will sue you, but if they can sue you, that means they also can charge back you, right? So people either sue you or charge back you for absolutely anything. So make it strict, make it simple, and keep in mind that people are idiots, so you might have to like explain it really, really well. So if the product doesn't work, if it's broken, they can return it. If they change their mind, their fault. They spent $50. That's just how the game of this is. You can't give everyone a return. So if the product isn't working, it's broken, man, keep your money. That's not a refund reason at all. Who gets refunds for stuff like that? Unless it's a really big brand and the pants doesn't fit, that's also a great one. So if you get your money on hold, guys, what you want to be doing, you want to ship out with e-packet or stuff like that, because you want to provide the customers with a tracking code. If someone, if you get money on hold because PayPal is doing legal checks, they want to check how your business is doing, if you're even legit, guys. If you're some weird war guy that's selling guns, I can tell you guys, there is a lot of bad people out there using PayPal. I've just heard it from other people. That's my source, keep that in mind, but it's probably really likely. There is a lot of bad people out there using PayPal to get guns for war, maybe terrorist groups, I don't know, but there are people like that. So PayPal really got to check everyone. They need to check everything. So when your money gets on hold, there will be a section on PayPal like this where you can put in the shipping number. So if you have shipped with e-packet, you're good to go. If not, you're a little bit screwed, but it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. If you're not shipped, or if you shipped with e-packet, what you want to be doing is you want to just copy and paste in the shipping ID, or like the tracking code, because if you can put in the tracking code, PayPal will see that you actually ship out the orders and that you deliver it to your customers. They don't give you just give you money and don't get anything in return. So shipping codes or tracking codes is key, guys. Tracking codes is key if you want to, you know, get your money back when it's on hold. And if you don't ship out and you still have money on hold and you don't ship out with tracking codes, just start shipping out with tracking codes. And once you shipped out like 12 orders with tracking code, you just paste in all of them, and you know, PayPal finds out everything. So they will see if you paste in the tracking codes, they will see your legit business. If you can paste it in, maybe they just keep your money. If you get really big, you will always have issues with PayPal taking your money, or maybe not taking it but keeping it for 30 to 60 to 120 days, or maybe 160. That might be the case, and that's happened to me a lot of time. Sometimes it's not stuff you can do anything about, but there are experts out there. There are people, if you have 10k on hold, there are people that will buy your account for 9k just to fix the hold situation and then make themselves 1k. There are people living of buying accounts with money on hold just so they can solve the problem and keep the rest of it. So you have an account for 10k, they might buy it for 8.5. Guys, if you have problem with chargebacks, this is where the refund policy is the key. If people get problems with you, you know, they want to charge you back, maybe just change their mind. There will be people out there lying. There was one guy one time that I was dealing with that lied and said he didn't get his order, and then he was asking about his order and said that I blocked him on Instagram, which never happened. There will be people out there that's lying. I obviously never did that. You know, trying to provide the best, you know, the best business that I can do, of course. If you guys get chargebacks, you need to have a good refund policy. So if you get any chargebacks, just provide PayPal with screenshots of your refund policy. You know, if you get chargeback because I don't know, if you get chargeback because they changed their mind and they lie, you can just show the refund policy, and the customer probably haven't seen your refund policy, so you might win, because who checks the refund policy? So when you get chargebacks, show them your refund policy, because then PayPal will see that do they actually deserve a refund, or is this against your refund policy, or is this exactly how your refund policy works? If they want to refund, no, if they charge back you because they changed their mind, there's nothing in your refund policy that says changing minds can get you a refund. But if it's broken, then of course you got to deal with the chargeback. Sometimes you just got to deal with the chargeback. So the chargeback thing we will talk about a lot more in the next video, but for this one, money on hold is what you really can keep in mind and figure out how to solve. So make sure you guys subscribe and like the video.